And good evening, one and all, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my Friday night spice stream. Thank you all so very much for joining me tonight as we play some more Dragon Age Inquisition and say farewell to 2021. Just to let you know, I'm not going to be streaming until midnight. We're just going to be doing the usual length of time, but I do have a lovely special drink with me this evening. And I hope everyone is just as excited as I am, because it has been a while. I took last week off to enjoy the Christmas break, but now I am back and I'm ready for some more Dragon Age. But how is it going, everyone? So good to see you. Like, towards the end of the stream, we'll have a little moment to reflect on the year that was. But for now, we have to save the world. Now let me just remember where the hell I am. Alright, so I believe we had to... Okay, we do have enough strength now that we can go to the war room and then have our meeting with the mages. Hayden, thank you so much for the resub for 23 months now, almost a full 2 years as being a supporter on Twitch. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. You're incredible. Thank you. Oh, but I hope everyone is doing well. But let us quickly level up. I think I want more lightning damage. Ooh, actually I like that better. The storm comes to your aid even without your calling it. When you are in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random nearby enemy. Yeah, that's good. I quite like that. Varric. I just tend to auto level up some people. And then in particular, usually when it comes to the spellcasters, just because I really like you being able to heal me. Yes, go with that one. Hey Scarlett, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm so glad you're able to join us tonight. Take a seat. Yeah, feel free to stay as long as you like. It's so good to see you, sweetie. Oh, and good. Thank you, Daniel. And Hayden for the stretch check and the hydrate check. Always good to get those out of the way before we get settled. Good. So now, why don't we head back to the war room in Haven? Yes, travel to location. Oh, guess what? I'm only 400 points away from a pick my voice. Oh, wonderful. Yay, I can't wait to see which one you pick. So, last time we played this amazing game, we managed to have the Iron Bull and Madame Vivienne Lefer join the Inquisition, and Sarah as well. Sarah is also with us. But we are off to meet with the mages after things took a suspicious turn with this meeting that we had originally set up. But we did meet the very handsome and very charming Dorian, who I love dearly. Sam has redeemed a pick my voice for whatever Scarlett wants. Scarlett? Sam has done this for you. I trust you'll make a wise decision. And Zanchlu Carmina, thank you so much for the 15-month resub. You're amazing. Good time zones and Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to you as well and to everyone in chat tonight. Thank you so much, Zanchlu. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I forget. Do you prefer Zanchlu or Carmina or both together for the way I refer to you in chat. Alrighty. Why don't we get some work done as well? Because our team has been busy.
Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Oh, that's right. We sent Liliana to go and speak to Clan Llewellyn to just let them know that I'm not being held against my will. Hey, Ice Spartacus, how's it going? Glad you could join us tonight. Darlen, Andran Atishan, it does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you are doing, as well as the fairness of which our kind has been treated by the Inquisition itself. You know that Clan Llewellyn has little by way of gold, but I gave the messengers some of our healing herbs as Ceates blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself, our hunters arguing with the humans as they so easily do. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word and we are with you. Dares Sheral, Keeper... Oh, that name. Is Timothoriel? Is Timothoriel, I think. Keeper is Timothoriel Llewellyn. But we got some blood lotus out of it. Scarlet. I swear to God. Scarlet. Thank you, Samuel. You absolute delight. Steph, your Pick My Voice is a special one. I want you to go back to your heritage. And I want full, pure Aussie man reviews. Full, perfect redneck. Well, bloomin' hell, Sheila, I'll certainly try my best. The Meloid Man, Happy New Year. Thanks for making my weekends more fun this year. You are most welcome, my lovely lost tale. Thank you so very much for 11 months now of amazing continued support. You are ace. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Oh, it feels good to return to my native tongue. You're welcome, chat. And it should be Scarlet that you're thanking. Alright, this will be interesting. Address a nobleman's concerns. Commander Cullen, am I to understand you're in charge of the soldiers trampling on my lawns, providing food and refuge to the scrabble of filth burrowing into my land? A plague on you, sir, for spitting in the face of an honest petitioner, for taking advantage of my distress. Do my wretched neighbour, Bran Traff, whisper in your ear? Tell me, what did he pay you so I may at least know the price of treachery, sir? My only consolation is that a few of the rank and file have gone to join your farce of an Inquisition. In bitterest disgust, Lord Kildan. Well, go fuck yourself, mate. And guys, we have a hype train going already. You are absolutely incredible. And a huge top tier A+ thank you to Carabite for your first subscription with us. Thank you so very much, Carabite. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, especially as you're a newcomer here at the Blue Rose Respite. It really means a lot to me that you subscribed. Thank you so very much. I really hope you've been enjoying yourself here, and I really do appreciate the support. Thank you. And Void Dog, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Like, you guys are absolutely incredible tonight. Oh, guys! I'm trying to keep up with you as best I can, I promise. Void Dog, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. It's your first time subscribing. I really appreciate it. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you. And the Storyteller Bree, thank you so much for your 24-month resub. You are on a 24-month streak, my lovely lost tale. For 2 years now, you've been a supporter of mine on Twitch, and I hugely appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, you're most welcome, Carabite. Thank you so much for joining us. And Void Dog, I heard train, so I'm here to do train-related things. Oh, you are most welcome here, Void Dog. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Take a seat, chill. The chat is very welcoming. We just keep things nice and chill over here. So enjoy yourself, and thank you so very much for the Prime subscription. Alright, mission report. Gather coin. Our efforts bore fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely, Herald. Nah, mate, you see, I can't guarantee that. I'm sorry, I can't promise that. Ah, but I see that our dear Sarah has requested bees. So I believe that we can oblige and find some bees for her. Red Jenny Inquisition needs bees. I do not know how someone could come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. A memo from Josephine, written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar 'em, safe but angry. Stingy, not good for honey, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Sarah scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face. Also a butt. Sarah never changed. Let's see. Cullen will do this fastest. It's too large an area to cover. Bounty hunters are a simpler bet. Yeah, let's just get some bounty hunters to take care of this. Right. Good for you, mate. Oh, cheers, Hayden. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really tried to do like a little bit more detail on the Valisleen tonight. Alrighty then. Let's get this sorted out. Jen, thank you so much for the gifted community sub to my archive of lovely lost tales. You are absolutely a top Sheila. Thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate it. Cheers, mate. Alrighty. Oh, and it went to Daniel V. Oh, that's awesome. What? Scarlet, I will fight you in the street for that. Oh my god. Scarlet, are you serious? Scarlet, Novella, thank you so much for 10 gifted community subs. I'm gonna stop the voice for a second, but Scarlet, seriously. You are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, sweetie. You're an amazing friend. I'm so thankful to have you in my life. You're an amazing mod, keeping this lot under control. And thank you so much for the gifted community subs. I'm sure everyone in the chat really appreciates them, and I appreciate them too. And you as well. You're amazing. I love you. Thank you. But oh my god, you guys are insane tonight. Insane and amazing and wonderful. Alright. The Cult of Andraste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon. One they believed to be Andraste Reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes. There may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful for the Inquisition. Let's send the Liana. This is a task best left to a select few agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in mind. Perfect.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, but guys, we've got a level 5 hype train going. You guys are absolutely incredible tonight. I actually just want to check something. I just want to make sure that I've got everyone that I needed to get to join the Inquisition, and there isn't any stragglers that I've forgotten. I know there's one more yet to join us, but I just wanted to check that. Yeah, a lot of these side quests I'm honestly not going to do unless we're in the area. I just wanted to explore a bit, and we need to build up the Inquisition strength. I'm mostly going to be focusing on the story. So let's go back to the war table. Summon the council. You know what, Salvaholder? That is very fair. That is very fair. Under control. She seems more the instigator to me. She stirs the pot on occasion, but she makes sure that everyone's having a good time and you're all behaving yourselves.
Yes, thank you.
Alright. No, it wasn't Champions of the Just. It was, in hushed whispers, we wanted to speak to the mages. I know you said it was something special to drink tonight, but what is it exactly? Oh, I'm enjoying a glass and a bottle of Prosecco. And for this first glass, I have a little bit of Chambord mixed in with it. It's a black raspberry liqueur. It's very nice with Prosecco. So yeah, I'm just enjoying myself tonight, drinking some Prosecco with some bubbles. And yeah, just chilling tonight. The Prosecco itself, it's not any particular noteworthy brand. It's just like, I enjoy Prosecco from time to time. Mm. Oh, Jen, really glad to greet the new year with your cheers. Oh, cheers to you as well, Jen. Thank you so much for the gifted sub earlier and also for this resub for 9 months now. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. Hey, Dr. Creepin! How's it going? I'm so glad you're able to drop by tonight. Everyone, say hello to Dr. Creepin. They're amazing and awesome. But yes, let us have a read of this, and then let's go over and talk to the mages, shall we? In hushed whispers. I am keeping up the accent for now. Just a few more minutes. In hushed whispers. No. Choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. Ah, fuck 'em. Redcliff Castle and the mages who would close the breach are under the control of Magister Grayron Alexius, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Llewellyn and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Llewellyn to the castle alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Leliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat while Alexius's attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. And guys, that brings us to the end of this hype train. Thank you everyone who renewed their subscriptions, who gifted subscriptions just now. Thank you so much, guys. Like, you guys went above and beyond in supporting me this year in innumerable ways, but thank you so much for all the support you've shown to me on Twitch. You're amazing. Oh, Dr. Creepin, you're too kind. Feel free to stay as long as you like. We're just keeping things very chill over in my little corner of the internet. Actually, fuck. What level am I? I might want to level up a little bit. 'Cause I forgot there's recommended levels for certain stages. Ooh, this Prosecco is from a company called Cloak and Dagger. How appropriate. Is it? Oh, are you referring to Prosecco that you're drinking? Because I was just like, fuck, I think that's just from Tesco. What I'm drinking is just from Tesco. Let me just... What level am I? Oh yeah, perfect. I'm level 6. Sorry, you can't see it behind my webcam, but I'm level 6. I'll be fine. I should be fine. I'll be fine. Christmas has left me a little poor for now, but I have something special planned coming up. Like, Hayden, you always go above and beyond to support me on many platforms, so please, as my end of the year request to you, please prioritize your own self-care first and foremost. I really appreciate the support, but don't forget to treat yourself every once in a while, okay, mate? Samuel, thank you. I try my best. Alright. Wish me luck, guys.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliff is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Oh, I absolutely agree. But you forget, we have all the manpower we need. We have the Iron Bull. Maybe a little bit of sass. How nice of him.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me? He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Not this again.
Redcliff Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Arlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to figure this out. We got this, guys.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Let's try the sneaky method. Let's try sneaking in there.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer? A watercourse? Something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Llewellyn, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
I like risk.
Fortunately,
Hi.
we have help.
Hi. I love you.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Hey. What's up?
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
Yay!
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Colin, I've said it for the last fucking time. We're not going after the fucking Templars. Besides, we have Dorian helping us. Everything will go fine. In hushed whispers. Okay, let's recap this quickly, and then I think I'll drop the accent. And because I think I've been going on for like 10 minutes with this accent. In hushed whispers, Redcliff Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Garion Alexius, an inventory cultist with an unhealthy interest in Llewellyn and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly asked Llewellyn to the castle alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat while Alexius's attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. And with that, I'm going to cease doing this particular Pick My Voice. Thank you so very much, for, Samuel, for redeeming it with your points, and for Scarlett for picking a very amusing voice. I have a feeling that particular voice will make a return at some point. We got this, guys. We're just going to march straight in there. I'm sure everything will be fine. All right, we got Dorian. Let's grab... Who should we grab? Okay, we need a rogue. So we're definitely going to grab... Oh, no. Grabbing Varric and a hard hitter as well. Cassandra, I love you to pieces, but... I want to bring Iron Bull. Because everyone loves Iron Bull. Also, like, Dorian and Iron Bull and Varric. What could go wrong? I like to imagine, like, when we're picking the party members, they're all just, like, chilling in a tavern together, and I'm like... Who do I want to take on this very secret, covert mission that requires finesse and stealth and subtlety and quick word work? Let's take Dorian, Iron Bull, and Varric. And Cassandra's there just like sweating and shaking with rage. Just, of course, Inquisitor. I agree with your choices wholeheartedly. Just go fuck yourself, Varric. Step, I would gladly pay 5k points to hear you do a full body destination fucked at some point. Well, we're entering destination fucked right now, aren't we? Hey guys. Hi.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Llewellyn and no one else. You lot wait here.
They're part of my band. They go where I go.
Where I go, they go.
Got a problem with that, mate? Thought not. When you and your friends are trying to get into the club. And you just put like the most physically attractive person at the head of the group. Apologies.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
Apologies about the subtitles. If you can't hear it clearly, please let me know and I'll turn the volume up.
It's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
Diplomacy.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
I will say, if it wasn't for like the pointed edges of his armor and everything like that, it's the throne in front of the fireplace that really seals the deal of, oh, I am non-threatening NPC who is having non-threatening negotiation talks with the Llewellyn. Oh, it's nothing suspicious at all. I think I want that at least one point in my life, is to have like a photo taken or something of me in like a throne in front of a fireplace. Just like oozing those queen vibes. Okay, I'm gonna try and be coy, because we need to buy time for Liliana and her agents to get into the castle, so we have connections.
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Yeah, Felix, great subtlety tactic, okay. Listen to your boy.
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You
I already
walk into
have.
my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
Funny, your mother thinks the same thing about you. You sad, sad little man.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself.
You were?
Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliche everyone expects us to be.
Hey, Dorian.
Dorian.
I love you. I missed
gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Explain, sir? Who is the Elder One?
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
But I'm brooding in front of the fireplace.
It's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
Hi.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed. No!
Dorian? No. I'm sure we're fine, guys. Nothing weird happened. We're totally fine.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Hey, guys. Looks like we're having a party in here.
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
What? How far in time?
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
What was supposed to happen?
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
Not really.
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
Our hero. I love you. And hi, how's it going, Jennifer? I'm doing really well. I hope you're doing good today, and Happy New Year. Elise, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely Lost Tales, and you are welcome back at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Take a seat and enjoy yourself. Alright, let's get moving then, shall we?
Then let's go.
I'm right behind you.
Hell yeah. Mage Bros. And Elise, thank you so much for the Prime subscription, especially as you've just joined us tonight. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's level up Dorian. I'm not picky about what your capabilities are, although if I do have an additional mage in my party, I do like them being able to heal people. So that is the only thing I'm kind of like a little bit selective of. Also, I'm going to give you some lightning abilities, so we can be lightning bros. There we go. Did I level up? No, I didn't. Ah, there is some loot though. Jennifer, we have, we're leaning towards Solace, because I plan on playing the, epilogue DLC as well. And no spoilers in chat for what happens with that, because there are some people in chat who have not played this game. Even though it's amazing and wonderful. Yeah, I'm leaning towards romancing Solace just because I was planning on doing the DLC afterwards, but Iron Bull, he's just so muscular and climbable, and he gives amazing hugs.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Yeah, all the red lyrium everywhere really lights up the place. Did I get a bit turned around? Night Kaiju, thank you so much for the 5 gifted community subs. You're absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for supporting my archive of lovely lost tales. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you so much. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. I think I might have gone a bit distracted. Well, I was talking about Iron Bull. Of course I got distracted. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate check, guys. Thank you, thank you. But to everyone who celebrates it, I really hope that they had a wonderful Christmas break. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you enjoyed the long weekend. That sexy hunk. Fucking Iron Bull. Oh, I love you, Iron Bull. Oh, hello, sir. Are you alright?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Yeah, you seem kind of familiar.
Lisas. Hello? Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
I suspect that some shady shit is going on. Anything useful? Sorry, sir. Weren't we supposed to save some soldiers before this mission? I think we already took care of that. On the war table? I could be wrong. We can always go back to the war table. Well, this doesn't seem ominous at all. No, nothing ominous about a hallway and chambers decorated with skulls and dragons. Oh, actually, I should probably give Dorian some slightly better weapons if I have one. Do I have a better fire staff for you? Okay, the one you've got is better. How's your... That's heavy armor. You need light armor. Yeah, I don't have anything better for you, but I should have some better accessories. Rogue only. Yeah, I'll give you that. Definitely give you, actually, that's better for less cooldown for spells. And something to increase your critical chance. Yeah. Wait. Okay, it's something above me. Just because on the map I can see that there's something I should interact with. Oh, Scarlet! You can still see on stream that you're the top sub-gifter. I think. Oh no, sorry, on the Twitch channel it says otherwise. My. Well, that's interesting. There can only be one king. Oh. Guys, I want you to get along, not fight. Oh, Fiona, sweetie, you're not looking so good.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Scarlet, them's fighting words. God damn it. Scarlet, thank you so much for the 5 gifted community subs. That is 15 in total tonight. You're... Sweetie, like... I love you, but please take care of your own finances first. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, and I love you to pieces. But let that crown sit wonderfully atop your head. You deserve it. You're amazing. I love you, and thank you so, so much. Oh, thank you so much, Scarlet. And Jimfire, how's it going? Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight. Feel free to stay as long as you like. We're probably about six or so hours into this game. So we're kind of at the first main, the climax of the first act, I have to say. What happened to you, Fiona?
I don't understand. What's happened to you?
Red Lyrium. It's a disease. The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
And I missed everything.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
You must beware. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I will beat him to death with his own severed legs.
I've never fought a god before. This should be memorable.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly.
Wait.
Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Liliana's here? Oh, shit. Okay. So this has become a rescue mission.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Well, shit. Guys, I do very much appreciate the support and gifted subs, but please prioritize your own finances first. Gift responsibly. Oh, it's all good, Carabite. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we'll hopefully see you again soon. No! What have they done to my beautiful Iron Bull? Hi. Oh. Speed.
You're not dead.
Hey.
You're supposed to be dead.
Am I?
There was a burn on the ground and everything.
Alexius didn't kill us. His spell sent us through time. This is our future.
Well, it's my present, and in my past, I definitely saw you both die.
So you coming with us?
We're going to fight Alexius and see about fixing all this. You coming?
Why? You want to see what other tricks he's learned?
If we find him, we might be able to get back to our own time and stop all this before it happens. Exciting, yes?
Alexius isn't the one you need to worry about. It's his Elder One. He killed the Empress of Orlais and used the confusion to launch an invasion of the South. The army was all demons.
Oh,
you ever
shit.
fought a demon army? I don't recommend it.
I should have been there to help, though. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, I wasn't here to help.
Demon army. Shit, you were lucky you died early. Let's move. No time like the present.
Like, it might just be me, but seeing like the red in his eye from the lyrium, that's interesting. And hey, Varric, how you doing, mate? You're not looking so hot. I mean, you are always, but hi.
You're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
God, I love Varric. Ah, you noticed that too.
You might be right about that.
Thank you,
I'm
Samuel.
always right, and when I'm not, I lie about it. So, what are you doing here? Or did you come back just to trade quips with me?
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
You and I have very different definitions of the word simple. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
Love a man with a plan.
Magister's in his throne room. Vince say he locked himself in.
And thank you for the hydrate check, Sam. Much appreciated. Have I played Inquisition before, or am I blinding it? I have played it many times in the past, but I haven't played it in at least like 3-4 years now. It's been a while. Guess we're all learning about our primal kings this year, aren't we? Oh, this has been a wonderful year of discovery for many of us. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it brings me so much joy, creating, let's say, YouTube okay spicy content. Like, it's the stuff I make, the ASMR tales I make, they're not like super spicy, but there's just like a nice little level of spice in there. But it's nice that when I get comments of people being like, oh, this awakened something in me, and it's like, oh, I help you figure out what you enjoy, and it's wonderful. But yes, I have a feeling that my Primal Dragon ASMR awoke something in a lot of people. And I'm touched. I'm truly touched that I helped to awaken that in you. Night Kaiju, I swear to God. Night Kaiju, are you serious? Night Kaiju, thank you so very much for the 5 additional gifted subs. That is like 15 total tonight or something like that. I've kind of lost track a little bit, but thank you so much. Thank you, you're amazing. Now, guys, don't treat this as a competition. Please take care of your own finances first. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate it, and this is absolutely amazing. But I always ask, just be sure to treat yourselves, okay? From time to time. Go away. Thank you, Bull. Yep, Scarlet, it's all good. It's all good. Please don't see this as a competition. You've already gone above and beyond tonight. Not just with the gifted subs, but picking that excellent Pick My Voice.
Well, nice to do something constructive for a change.
Nice to be doing anything at all. I'm enjoying it while it lasts.
But treating you is treating ourselves. Medloid man. Thank you. And I always try to make sure that, like, I thank everyone who supports me in that way.
Take a look around.
I know
if there's anything we can use.
It's your money. I can't tell you what to do with it, but just, I always just ask, just be sure to treat yourself once in a while as well. A prayer to the new god. Praise his name who has risen from the darkness. Praise his name who has striven from the light. Praise his name who has walked the golden city. Praise his name. The old gods are no more. The maker never was. The new god is among us. Praise his name. Well, that's ominous. Okay, I'm just going to quickly save before I get too carried away. And yeah, let's heal up. And get searching, shall we? Because we need to find Liliana. A guard journal. Oh. I know the feeling, Duffy. I need what I have left to finish my tattoo in a few days. Oh, I'm sure it's going to look amazing. Oh, Samuel, thank you. Stephanie, your presence is thanks enough. Thank you. The new god is sus. Saw the Elder One vent. Pretty sus. Guys, okay, to be fair, get your Among Us memes out before the end of the year, because it's like, let's wrap this up, guys. It's almost 2022. For new god out. Guys! You guys. Chat! I love you guys. Okay. Focus. A guard's journal. Alexius keeps asking for patrols of the walls. Waste of time if you ask me. The Inquisition ground themselves to a pulp against the walls ages ago. Ferelden made 3 attempts to lay siege here before the last life got crushed out of them. Before the last life got crushed out of them. Who's left out there to threaten us? The mountain barbarians? But Alexius seems to expect a siege. Man's gone completely mad. Better to put the men on watch inside the walls. More of those blasted rifts open every day. It was better when we still had the people for blood sacrifices. Unbound demons have emptied the castle, village, and surrounding countryside of everyone who's not sleeping in their armor. Now it's just wild demons everywhere. Ah, that does not sound good, in my professional opinion. New Year soon sounds sus, not gonna lie. Swear to God, you guys. And Barnes, honestly, we love you, Steph. It's our best way of showing you how much we do it gladly. And Varden's Odyssey, you have no idea how much I appreciate it. Like, I am working so hard to be able to do this full time one day. You have no idea. And the fact that you guys actively want to support me, to help me keep creating amazing content for you guys, to keep streaming, so that one day I could do this full time, and your support will help me to pay my bills one day. If, like, you guys already do, but even more so. And thank you. Thank you all so much. But Scarlet has redeemed another Pick My Voice, because she got points in the past hour or so. I may have lost this battle, but I can be a spiteful Nicolas Cage. Well, Scarlet, I can certainly try my best. I've never really done a Nicolas Cage voice before, but I'll try, I suppose. I have a feeling it's mostly in the facial expressions. Varric, get your ass over here, my man. While I level up everyone else. Dorian, what do I want you to do? Yeah, that works. Maybe it's a little bit of Heisenberg in there, but I'm not used to the finesse that is Nicolas Cage's voice. Like, I could just quote movies that he's been in. I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. I'm gonna have to bust out that mask again one day. Like, maybe if I ever go to a convention and I'm like holding a panel or something like that, maybe I'll like give it away as a prize. I don't know. So one day you too can own a cutout of Nicolas Cage's face. Like, this is the best voice that I can think of when it comes to Nicolas Cage. It's about the tension that you keep in the jaw. And I'm not used to doing masculine American accents. But I'll certainly try my best. I have to say, like, for comparison, with Heisenberg there's a bit more theatricality to his manner of speaking. Whereas with Cage there's a certain, just keep your jaw tense and your eyes wide. Ah, sounds like some shit's going down. Now, sir, you cut that shit out right now. Oh, come on, just die already.
They left her alive this long. Poor woman.
Oh. Sorry, ma'am. If it helps, I avenged your death.
Tell me how Lavella knew of the sacrifice at the temple.
No.
Ah, here we go. Oh.
I will die.
Liliana, you're not looking so good.
Oh, you will. You're alive.
I am indeed, my life. My death has been greatly exaggerated. Are you saying that Nick Cage lacks theatricality? You know, he felt that and signed a deal for 8 extra movies to come out this year. Hayden, who let you see my contracts?
You're safe now. Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
Sounds reasonable to me.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
I'm going to request Scarlet, if you're still in chat, could you please cold shower the chat because they seem to be distracted by the might and power of Liliana's thighs.
Nothing happened that you want to hear.
And the fact that after a full year of, almost a full year of torture, I'm assuming, she still was able to crush a man to death. I have a feeling I should just have a phrase prepared for in circumstances such as this, such as Scarlet, get the hose.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle.
Well, here's hoping. But I highly doubt that. I assume it's going to be even more ominous and terrifying than before. Alright, these aren't too difficult, which is refreshing. Get to close that. And with that, we come to the end of that particular Pick My Voice. Scarlet, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for selecting that particular voice. I've never had to do a Nicolas Cage impression before, so I hope you liked it. I think it might have come out a little too much Heisenberg, but you can never have enough Heisenberg, in my opinion. I actually quite like the sculpture. Sir, it looks like you have a terrible headache. Perhaps if I time travel into the past and fix this, we can take care of that for you. I know it's supposed to be like a artistic depiction of a fear demon.
More power for his rituals. No. Come forth and serve the Elder One.
No, we ain't having any of that shit.
Alexius can't have wanted this.
I have to say, like, the level design of Dragon Age Inquisition is really cool. Like, you just explore the castle and you come by, like, the private docks of the castle and you see, like, all the boats in the water and the cave that's surrounding it and all the red lyrium everywhere. Like, they put so much heart into this game and I love it. I love it so much. How's everyone else's supplies doing? Everyone's doing good? Brilliant.
The breach, it's
everywhere.
Oh. That
fit a lot of demons through that thing.
That's not good. Okay, let's like spread out a little bit, guys, so we're not completely in one spot. Come on, guys. There we go. Let's close that rift up. So you're saying the breach has been breached? God damn it. I mean, you're not wrong. Everyone else in the party, guys, she's talking to the statue. Should we be concerned? Yeah, magic time travel will do that to you. There we go. There's always time to loot just before you close the rift. Oh, it's all good, Night Kaiju. You take care and Happy New Year, and thank you so very much for the gifted community subs. Okay, we need to find a way to Alexis's throne room. I'm sure if we just keep following all the hallways, all hallways lead to the throne room. Alright, Alexis's journal. This appears to be Alexis's journal. This is the final entry. Nothing works. I have tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn, before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathous, without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder One's demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. I mean, I know he wanted to save his son from a terrible fate, but breaking the whole world in order to get it, like, it's kind of sweet in a way, if not absolutely awful and terrible and causing the deaths of many people. I'm still spun out this game is nearly nine years old, but I also can't really believe I'm almost 15 years out of high school. Oh, Hayden, don't remind me. Like, you're gonna make me think of, like, I graduated high school in 2008. So I'm just gonna focus on the game. I'm not gonna do the math in my head. Fuck. Spellbinder's journal. With every failed time spell, the Magister grows a bit more paranoid. Or perhaps it's not paranoia, since the Elder One really will kill him for his failures. The distinction hardly matters. After the 10th failure, he began locking himself in the Great Hall during his waking hours. After the 20th, he had the foot soldiers evacuate a shard doorway from parts unknown and painstakingly install it in the castle. Now, his most trusted assistants can only see him if we all go at once, together, which we must do twice a day to bring him his meals, as he never leaves that room at all. Existential horror of time. Yeah, I feel that too. Anything useful in here? Doesn't seem to be. This just seems to be the same room, but different doorway.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
That sounds cryptic and ominous. Wolfwin93, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you are welcome back at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Take a seat and enjoy yourself. The chat is wonderful and welcoming tonight, so have a good time. Yeah, and I love that, like, because this time skip Liliana is just like, she ran out of fucks to give like 6 months back, and she does not care. I'm just gonna save quickly. Just in case. Ah. I see more demons ahead of us. Not having any of that nonsense today, demons. Come on. Ah. Come on. Oh, are we like listing off in chat of what year we graduated high school? Deb, you graduated high school the year I graduated college. I had no idea. Oh, that's cool.
Got to love what Alexius has done with the place.
Okay, that seemed to have slipped through the floor and I cannot reach it. Fuck you. Damn it, loot. Forever out of my reach. But guys, regardless of how old you are, so long as you're all having fun tonight and you are old enough to click the disclaimer or agree to the disclaimer, because my streams are marked for adult audiences
What
only.
in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Alright, we need to find these red lyrium shards, so we're gonna be doing a little bit of exploring. Let's hold off on getting that supply cache until later. Because my potions are doing pretty good right now. But yeah, so long as you're like of the maturity that you can click the disclaimer to watch my streams, declaring that you are an adult.
What damage did Alexis' spell do?
Enough.
Rith tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Then all are welcome. As long as you're all here to have fun, chill, and be good, and follow the rules, then it's all good. Oh god, guys, you're starting to make me think about like my birthday next month. Fuck, my birthday's next month. Guys, I'm gonna be 31 years old next month. Oh god. And all is well. Good. Alright. Iron Wool, I require your assistance. Iron Wool. That might have been my fault. You got this. Thank you. There we go. That's 2. Studies on the Blight. Introduction of blight to prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. A later entry follows. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of the blood from resistant prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subjects and implanted in the infected will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corruption spreads across donor flesh faster than host flesh. Prisoner Liliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. Oh, Liliana, I am so sorry. Fuck. Like, honestly, like, I'm one of those people that even though I make jokes about, like, oh, I'm getting older and wiser, I just take care of my skin. I try and stay healthy as best as I possibly can, so I've got no issues with, like, getting older and aging because, fucking hell, I was a disaster in my teens. Carmina, hey guys, remember last week when it was only March and now today it's New Year's? That's weird. It is. It is very weird. Thank you, the Iron Bull. You're amazing, and we love you. Like, honestly, because so many of us feel like, because these past few years, I think for many, it feels like we've kind of been in, stuck in stasis. Like, there has been progression in terms of, like, world events and new changes being implemented, new stories being told, new media coming out. But for many of us, because we've been, at least I can speak from my personal experience, I just get locked into a routine, and that's how I made it through, like, 2020 especially. Like, getting into a routine, and finding a good healthy balance as best I could. And so then when you get into that comfort of repetition for so long, you just lose all track of time completely. And so it already feels incredible that it's the end of 2021 and we're into 2022, which is a lot of fun to say, I'm not gonna lie. 2022. But I'm excited to see what the future holds, because this past... I'm going to probably have a bit of a chat with you guys at the end of tonight's stream, but this past year, I've been trying to find a healthier balance of, like, managing, like, content creating, voice acting, and all that stuff, my work, my day job, and also my personal life. Just trying to find a healthy balance and also allow myself to take a bit of time off in between, which is something I really struggle in doing. And Scarlett can confirm this, I'm really shitty about taking time off myself. But honestly, things are looking a lot more promising for next year as opposed to the end of last year, so the end of 2020. Because
Noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
yes, let's just move to higher ground. So I am very excited for the possibility to see my family again, because I haven't been able to see them since like Christmas 2019, and I miss them so much. So I am very, very, very excited at the possibility of being able to see my family again. You have no idea. Come on.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
Carmina 2022? Why would they make a sequel to 2020? That year was the worst. Yeah. Yeah. It kind of was. Alright, more red lyrium shards. Good, good, good. Am I missing anything? I did see there was a door back here. Okay, where am I? Okay. Let's head down along this way and try and find some more red lyrium. As we've said before, you take any time you need, we'll be here to support you through it. And I really, really appreciate that. Like, if things work out...
Somebody had very questionable taste.
I love you, Dorian. But if things work out this year the way I'm hoping they will, and I'm able to fly home to Australia and visit my family, I will probably go offline for the entire period that I'm away, but... Of course, I haven't booked anything yet because I want to confirm that I can first. But yeah, that'll be a perfect excuse to take some time for myself.
Stop them from coming up the stairs!
Come on. There we go. I hope you can return to Perth this year. They haven't changed anything about reopening the borders in February, so hopefully that stays. I really hope that it does. I would really like to see my family again. That would be nice.
Mind if I take some souvenirs? Maybe just a couple of those pronged helmets.
Oh no, Iron Bull. Feel free to take all the souvenirs and trophies that you like. Ah, fine. My inventory is full, apparently. I don't think we've actually given anything good to Iron Bull yet. So let's see if we can give some things to people. Let's give you... that. So you can get some extra potions. And Iron Bull, I actually haven't given you anything yet, which is a shame. Let's give you that guard belt. Yes, that's good. Let's save that for someone else, I think. Let's improve your constitution a bit. Yep, that works. And God, I need to improve my inventory space. But let's just destroy a couple of these just to make some space for some other things. There we go. Because I want to actually take useful things. Vardens, you say that you always tell us to look after ourselves first, take your own advice. The thing is, in my defense, I'm really shitty at taking my own advice. And I'm sure Scarlet can attest to that I'm really bad at taking my own advice. I give pretty good advice from time to time, but I'm really bad at taking it. Oh, Sam, thank you. Like these past couple of weeks, I've been taking time off my day job so that I could do like other things like do voice acting stuff and keep making good content while also like just taking some time off for myself. And that's been really, really nice. But I really look forward to maybe one day taking like a longer vacation. Thank you. See, Scarlet confirms that I'm a moron when it comes to my own advice. Scarlet confirms I too can occasionally be really, really shit at that. Okay, we need one more red lyrium shard. Where is it? That's the door. Okay, it is over this way. Varric, never change. I love you. Samuel, no, I try my best to take care of my own finances. I promise. Guys, it's fine. Xenook, how's it going? I'm so glad you're able to make it tonight, and thank you so much for the 13th-month resub. You're absolutely amazing, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. Oh, but it's so good to see you, Z. And yeah, to you as well.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Do you now, Dorian? And guys, don't you worry, like, Scarlet makes sure to remind me, to take my own advice every once in a while. She even like uses the cold shower emote against me. God damn it. I commissioned that emote. How dare you use it against me? There we go. My, how the tables have tabled. Sorry, just filling up my glass with more Prosecco. You dare use my own emotes against me? She does. I hoped I'd find you here.
I was worried I'd have to search the whole castle for you, Alexius.
There's no longer anywhere to run. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
I'm sorry, I just have to say again, I love Dorian. I love Dorian in everything he is, including that beautiful mustache. And Scarlet, thank you for quoting the wise words of Sun Tzu. Chat shit, get it. God damn it. The end? Explain, please.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
So, you used your magic to keep your son alive, even though he was completely deteriorating as a person, just so that you wouldn't lose him. Oh, that's fucked. That's fucked. Give us the amulet, please. Maybe this won't go too badly.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No. No!
Alright. So, it is time that we royally kicked your ass. Probably should have saved before going into this fight, but oh well. I'll just do my best. We got this, guys. Yeah, to be fair, Hayden, I did say Liliana had run out of fucks to give. No.
Where are your assassins this time?
Okay, let's disrupt that rift. Or not. Close that up, shall we? Okay, yes, so you guys can see it. At the top is the health bar for Alexius. And we are beating his ass into the pavement.
Your death will be my apology.
Okay, let me see if I can do that quote in her voice. Behold, the field for which I grow my fox, and see that it is barren. Could be better. That was pretty good. There we go. Viridry, happy New Year's to you as well. You take care and have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for joining us.
For the mighty Inquisition!
Come on, almost there. Almost there! Ooh. Yes!
He wanted
Yes!
to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
Okay, they did have some level of connection, so... I'm sorry, Dorian.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now!
That does not sound good.
You'll have to hurry. This is bad.
Come on, camera.
We'll head out front. Keep them off your tail.
No! Guys. Isn't there another way?
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes.
Okay,
Cast
fine.
your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
Oh, Liliana. When the party says they want to take a short rest inside the dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die!
No, Liliana! No!
You'll have to do better than that.
Surprise, bitch. Thought you'd seen the last of me. You're done.
You failed, Alexius. How forgiving is your Elder One?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
Yay.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
We did it, guys. We came back from the future. Hell yeah.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
I love you.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Hi.
Your Majesties, when we offered the Major Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Anora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
You could always join the Inquisition. We're pretty awesome.
I should point out that we did come here for mages to close the breach.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Oh. Okay, conscript the rebel mages into the service of the Inquisition, or offer the rebel mages a full alliance. I think even though we are a Dalish elf, I think that we need to build alliances and stop being so closed off from the world, so an alliance will work.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
It's a generous offer. I doubt you're going to get a better one from us.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven.
Good.
The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
And you take care, Clansonator. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and Happy New Year. Oh, and thank you for the stretch check, Clansonator. Oh. Thank you.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Thank you for the hydrate check. We need their cooperation.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
The longer the breach is open, the more damage it does. We should head there as soon as possible.
Hell yeah.
Agreed.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Selene. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
There goes my nap.
And I'd hope to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Yes, I'm very glad you're staying. You are most welcome to join us, Dorian.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Okay, fine. Xenok, thank you for the hydrate check. But when it comes to Dorian, I know he's not attracted to women, but I could just imagine if you asked him to go with you on a night on the town, he would know every good place that serves really good drinks and has amazing entertainment, and you would just have the night of your life. Okay, let's do a quick check and save, first and foremost. And then maybe do a little bit of a chat with some of the NPCs of our wonderful party. Yep, ideal wingman, honestly. Well, let's have a little chat to Solus, if he wants to talk. Hi.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel? Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
I've been to the Fade before. I'd know it.
Point taken. What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witnessed.
Thank you for the conversation.
Most people have trouble wrapping their heads around the idea.
I'm not most people.
I appreciate you talking with me about it, and not being most people.
If you wish me to speak of Elysian fashion, I may be at a loss. Magical surprises I can handle. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliff. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
That sounds like a challenge, sir.
To serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken
Hey,
his
Sarah.
and turned it.
I'll get you your bees.
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes. I bet all of Ferelden loves their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
These mages are here to aid the Inquisition. Don't worry.
Sure, don't worry. Magic up there, magic down here. What's to worry about? I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Okay, carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Yep, she's busy causing mischief, so I won't bother her too much. I just like to check after like the major story events, because that's usually when there's like another like cinematic you can have with that character. Oh, Night Kaiju. When it comes to like nights on the town around like central London, I have a couple of like favorite haunts or like restaurants that I really like. Then I know like they do really good food. I tend to always be hesitant about trying new places just because I'm always just a little bit worried that they don't live up to the hype in my head. But if they do, then I instantly add them onto my list of, ooh, come back here sometime. They do really good food. Or they mix really nice cocktails. Hi, Varric.
Mage rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
I'm with you on that. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Maybe celebrate, have a party about it.
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
Word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
And then cue Cassandra like marching towards us like, Inquisitor, there is a matter that requires your attention urgently. Thanks, Cassandra. I was just enjoying like my 5 minutes of chill before the next atrocity happens. But I should probably sell some of these knickknacks.
From the lowest slaves to the highest kings, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children.
And you've heard nothing of this elder one before?
I'm just gonna go out and sell some of this junk that I have. Because I need to free up my inventory and fast.
Have you seen the horses Master Daniel sent you?
Oh,
They're magnificent.
Daniel, is that true? Like, I'm not doubting your word, but is that confirmed? Oh. Like, I won't bring down the mood of the stream too much, but yeah, Betty White has passed away, and I didn't really watch a lot of her shows or movies growing up, but I can tell she's just was an amazing woman, and she will be sorely, sorely missed. She was an absolute treasure. Actually, I'm going to give this out to people first before I sell stuff. But yeah, if you're a fan of Betty White, I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to quickly where's Solus? Because there's something only he can equip. Here we go. Belt of fire resistance. Who should get that? Yeah, give that to you. And let's give that to Blackwall. Okay, that's only for a rogue, and we have a rogue who will be joining us later. So I'm going to wait for them to join us. Give that to you. Any new armor I can give? Okay, fine. I guess I'll equip that. It is the hat of the Inquisitor after all. And my armor is currently pretty good. So and let's give Dorian that for fire resistance. Give you some slightly better armor, Sarah, even though I don't plan on taking you with us really. Still pretty awesome. I want to make sure that you've got some good stuff equipped. Cassandra, that's a very nice weapon, so I'm going to leave you with that. Oh, I do have a new staff that I wouldn't mind equipping. Yes. So let's equip that, because that is very shiny. And any other weapons that I haven't... Oh, can I give that to Iron Bull? Yes, there we go. Okay, oh, that is a dagger for a rogue, and I have someone in mind to give that to, but they're not quite with us yet, but that's okay. Okay, we'll give that to you, Cassandra. And there we go, that's a little bit better. But I might just sell some of these other lighter items that don't pack as much of a punch. Where's Blackwall, actually? Is he around here? I thought he hung out around here. Ah, there you are. Oh, thank you for the hydrate check, Daniel. Much appreciated. Comstein Druff, how's it going? Welcome back. But I did see that I leveled up, so I'm going to spend some points on that. Oops. I actually want to spend that on that instead. Or did I already unlock both of those? In that case, spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Let's do that one. And let's just make sure that everyone is leveled up to the best of their abilities. Oops. Solace. Let's reduce your cooldown times because I like your healing magic. It helps us stay alive. And a quick save. I like to do that after we do like a lot of big changes to the party. How's it going, Blackwall?
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Yeah, sure.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Yeah, don't Wardens stay together?
With other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
Fair enough.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Alrighty. Let's have a quick check to everyone else, and then I might take a quick break just to refill my glass and all that good stuff, and everyone can take a quick break for 5 minutes, and then we will play just a little bit more.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And you're a mage, so that's saying something. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
I'm sorry, I just try to rotate the camera angle so that you guys can hear what they're saying a lot clearer. But my god, at that angle, you just... Oh, the height difference. That's interesting. Hi, Krem. How's it going?
Nice work at Redcliff. I could help the mages learn to work with Inquisition soldiers if you like. Not that the chief has any apostates in the group.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Tell me of an interesting job.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The Chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Alright, I'll leave you to it, Krem.
Talk later.
And yeah, Krem just looks like an amazing friend and drinking buddy, so hell yes. Hi Cassandra, how's it going?
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
Not getting along, are you, Cassandra?
It never ends, evidently.
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
I did my best. I tried.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
We're not romancing Cassandra, and I don't think that's an option for female Inquisitor characters, but... You flatter her.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
Love you too, Cassandra. How's it going, Cullen?
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
Do we have a problem? Because I'm a mage.
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. Do you have a problem with me as well?
Of course not. I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here. That concern extends to the mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. All's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
Alright, let's leave it there.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Cool, cool, cool. Oh.
See reason, listen. We cannot stay here. Why not? Because we're Templars. What does that even mean anymore?
Where's Liliana? Not Liliana, Lady Vivian. Is she? Okay, she's inside, the temple. Why don't we go say hi to her? See how she's doing. And then I might take a break for just 5 or so minutes. And then we'll return for just a little bit longer.
I don't understand. I thought
found us all together.
My creator
Lady
judge me
Vivian.
all. Find me well.
There you are, my dear.
Touch me with
I'm just gonna save quickly.
fire that I be.
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
We can handle the mages. There's no need for Templars.
Have any of these men faced an abomination before, my dear? Have you? The veil is broken, and the raw power of the Fade rushes out like floodwaters through a shattered levee. You know as well as I do that mages attract demons where the veil is thin. And if demons can walk our world with no blood magic to summon them, how safe do you think our allies are? There has never been a greater threat to mages than the Breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
I'm glad that one of us has confidence in the Templars.
It is not a matter of confidence. Reality does not change based on feelings. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
I will agree that, because I'm trying to think of like the position of like Llewellyn, and she herself is a Dalish mage, so she was raised and trained outside of the circle. So it's tricky because I want to try and make choices that will endear people to like me, but at the same time I'm like, I don't want to be antagonistic towards any one particular companion. So I agree that we need to keep an eye on them and make sure that everything is well, so let's agree with her.
You're preaching to the choir, Vivian.
Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
It's, oh god, this is tricky. So the circle was a way of like making sure that everyone was practicing magic like safely and securely and were properly trained. Free mages can cause like chaos, but also it's like liberation to explore magic as you will. But then like mages in the Chantry isn't great either, so I think maybe like having the circle of mages is probably a good idea, maybe.
The circle has to be restored if we want to keep the peace.
That's comforting to hear, but you'll find opposition to the idea even among friends. It's something to consider, my dear.
Thank you, Vivian. Do I get head pats for that?
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business.
Okay, I do think we can turn in some stuff for research.
I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly
Think we're
seem
good?
an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics.
Alright, so we can move on to the war room for the next section of this journey. But I think before we go into the war room, let's take a break for a few minutes, just so I can refill my glass and take a quick breather. And you guys can get up, stretch your legs for a bit, and we'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes or so. So I will see you guys in just a second. And with that, I return. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all doing well, having refreshed yourselves, filled your glasses. Grabbed a little more Chambord to add to my Prosecco, and it is delicious. Yes, it's so nice to see that the chat was actually behaving themselves for once in my absence, which was nice. But I did see people handing out Coca-Cola and Mentos. Damn it, guys. And how's it going, Crazy Noob? Glad you could join us tonight. I hope you're having a good time with us. Alrighty then. Okay, we have an Inquisition perk. Let's see. What can we do for overall infrastructure improvements? History knowledge.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Valerie.
Are we ever, though? I would normally go for something like history knowledge so we can unlock more perks or conversation trees when it comes to negotiations, but I need to improve my inventory capacity. Oh, Varden's Odyssey, are you based in Australia? You don't have to answer me if you don't want to, like, say what country you're based in, but are you based in Victoria? That's awesome. Ah, screw it. I organized out my inventory earlier. I'll do history knowledge. Yeah. Alright, now we have these. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tinted his fingers and sneered. Of course. Quite disturbing. The Cult of Andraste. It's incredible how many passages remained undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival, and they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes. The cult didn't build all of this, it was here long before, and who knows how many years it would take to find it all. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contained strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they might prove of use. Good. Let's do some more quests. Answer a request from Hasmal. Commander Cullen, I understand the Inquisition is working with Redcliff's mages. I'm surprised someone from Kirkwall would condone any arrangement with them, but it does put you in a position to aid us. Hamsel's circle sustained significant damage during the uprisings. Rather than follow the Lord Seeker, many of our Templars elected to remain and deal with the aftermath, but our resources are limited. Furthermore, we have loyalist mages with us. Hasmal's people would happily throw them to the wolves even though they had nothing to do with the rebellion. As it stands, I feel we may fail in our duty to protect them. I trust you sympathize with our predicament. I humbly request our charges be transferred to the Inquisition. Alright, Liliana, Josephine. Yep, Cullen seems like the best fit for this. We have a few Templars of our own. Hamsel's Templars will be comfortable working with them. They can ensure safe passage for the mages. Perfect. Good. To the Aussies in the future, is 2022 fucked? Alright, status report to the Aussies in the chat. How is 2022 turning out so far? Why don't we do this one? Hard in Hightown, Varric's Revenge. Ruffles, I need a favor. Actually, let's call it a loan, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Hard in Hightown 3, The Repuncheoning, appeared in print from an Antivan printer a couple weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild looked for the author a couple years back. The best they could find out after spending a couple hundred gold was that Frill Velenforth is a pen name. I couldn't have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antivan print houses. Maybe you can find out more than the guild. Let's have Liliana look into this. If the author has evaded the Merchants Guild, the Crows might be a better choice for investigating him.
Let's see what we have.
And a fading shadow. Thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you are welcome back at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Take a seat and enjoy yourself. Terran of Hyeva. I want to find one that's a good fit for Josephine. Secrets of Andraste, that feels like a Liliana sort of one. Oh, actually, Josephine's well equipped for that. The Secrets of Andraste, the room. And welcome back, everyone. My sincerest apologies about that. I don't know what happened, but thankfully it autosaved right before we summoned the War Council, so we are all good to keep going. Thank you so much for standing by as we continue this wonderful, wonderful stream. 1 second, I just want to check something. Okay, there we go. But I hope everyone is doing well. Sorry about the slight technical hiccup. But let us proceed, shall we? The Secrets of Andraste. The runes discovered in the mountain passage during the recent search are of a type never seen before, neither Tevinter nor Elven, and perhaps dating back to the time of Andraste herself. There are few who might be able to translate the script, and the benefit of doing so is unknown. Josephine is the one that will take the least amount of time to get this done. I know of several Antivan scholars who could be discreet. They would happily translate the runes for us.
Let us begin.
Thank you, Josephine. Alright, so I think we might have enough time for us to do the next major plot point in Your Heart Shall Burn. Oh, actually, let's go and do a little bit of exploring and leveling up, because it's recommended levels 8 to 11, and I think we leveled up a little bit, so I think we're level 7 maybe.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin, and my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week.
Yeah, we're level 7. Let's do a little bit of mustering of
tell you, Ambassador.
Power before we proceed further, shall we say? Why don't we go to... maybe not Valvile. Why don't we head to the Storm Coast and just do a bit of leveling up. And let's take some of our new friends with us, shall we? Actually, no. I feel like I should take Stolas with me, because he didn't come on the last adventure, so let's bring him with us. Wolfwin 93 with 5 gifted community subs. Wolfwin, thank you so much. Like, this is your first night joining us, I believe, so your support just... Thank you. This is incredible. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting my community and gifting these subs. You guys, you're amazing. Thank you. I really hope you're having a good time with us. Yep, let's do a little bit of exploring, a little bit of leveling up before we go on to the next plot point, shall we? Let's do that. Get a bit of power, a bit of experience. Hmm. But I should say, to everyone who has been the recipient of a gifted subscription this evening, if you haven't already done so, be sure to join the Discord. We have a lot of fun over there.
Where across all that water is Kirkwall?
So let's just do a little bit of exploring, a bit of messing around, and get a bit more experience, shall we? Some people already have leveled up, so... Oh, the landscapes are so beautiful in this game. I've spent many hours getting lost in this beautiful wild landscape of each of the different areas that you get to explore. How did I get up there again? There we go. Just keep gathering stuff. We will keep an eye out for falling rocks, though I fear I shall still probably fall victim to them. Anything suspicious in here? But I see there are suspicious of people over there. Nothing that a little lightning can't fix. Oh yes. Oh. I don't have a voice. I would just want to give head pats. And Sam, I greatly appreciate the head pats. Thank you. Sometimes I like the filters on Twitch. Like, they're there to make sure that the chat is behaving themselves according to the desires of the streamer, but sometimes they can just get a little bit too restrictive at times. Anything useful up here? Damn it. Anything useful in here?
These must be the missing soldiers.
Oh.
Murdered. Shit. We should see that their families are notified.
Damn it.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
Bandit notes. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it were left behind instead of dropped. It is not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with the Mercy's crest. The blades of Hazarian will listen. You will only get yourself cast cast out, or worse.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hasarion.
If you're interested, it looks like we can challenge their leader.
Yeah, I'll beat the shit out of their leader. Where is he? Oh, Samuel! I don't have a voice. I just want to give head pats. To everyone who's okay with that, enjoy the head pats from Sam. Thank you, Samuel. Alright, we're on the Storm Coast. What else can we do? Yeah, we've got everything that we need to requisition that, so why don't we head back and do that? Yeah, let's head back to camp. We'll take care of that, and then maybe like explore another region. Just bust down the front door to their leader's quarters with Roland by Limp Bizkit blasted. You fucked with the Inquisition! No one expects the Inquisition. No one expects the Elven Inquisition. No, we don't have Blackwall in the group, Clansonator. Which is why I was thinking, oh, if we're going to explore the Storm Coast for a bit, we might as well grab Blackwall. We can do some of his quests as well. So, let's go back. We'll do that requisition. Yes, there we go. These special amulets are respected by the Blades of Hasarion, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some converts to our cause. Let's do that. Anything useful? Requisition officer?
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Okay, that's just gathering more supplies, but it's fine. Let's grab Blackwall. And let's have a little bit of a look around, shall we? We'll do that, a little bit of that quest for Blackwall. Try and get a bit more experience, because I want to at least be level 9 before we proceed to the next major plot point. That does sound like an interesting destination, the Atom Coast. It sounds like, yeah, it definitely sounds more like a section in a Fallout map. I did want to say, like, I got caught up in the moment when it happened, but I did want to say when we were traveling back and forth in time and surrounded by demons, I was very tempted to just go full on BuzzFeed Unsolved and just be, hello demons, it's me, your boy. Demon? Demon. just want to talk to the demon. Okay, let's not challenge the leader just yet. Let's do this thing for Blackwall. Ooh, more elf fruit. Good, good, good. Enjoy a lovely day on the Atom Coast. Relax in the yellow uranium sands. Paddle in the lightly radioactive water and get an instant tan at one of our daily atom bomb detonations. And just all of us standing along the coastline, just staring off into the sea. You just see a mushroom cloud erupting out of the water. Actually, that's an interesting thought. Because the longest game that I streamed was Darkest Dungeon, because I was trying to get to the end of that main storyline. What would your guys' thoughts be of if I chose...
This guard captain from Kirkwall that you're
Ooh.
friends with.
She's stronger than you.
Right. Just checking.
Oh, really? I don't think I've leveled up Blackwall yet, so I'm going to take care of that. Oh, I kind of did. What would your guys' thoughts be if I ever decided to do like a game that didn't have any like definitive end, or it would be a game that I would stream for like a really, really long time, like say, I don't know, for example, something like Skyrim or Fallout or Elder Scrolls Online, something that like it would take many, many weeks of streaming before I eventually wrap things up. Because for me personally, I like to keep a good amount of variation on my streams. But I worry, like, if I did a longer series like that, you guys would get bored of it after a while. From the Canticle of Transfigurations, many of those who wander in sin, despairing that they are lost forever, but the one who repents, who has faith, unshaken by the darkness of the world, and boasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations, she shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. Canticle of Transfigurations, Chapter 10, Verse 1. Okay, people are saying they wouldn't get bored of it. That would be fun. Yeah, I could definitely see that. It would like be a great place to like make memes within the community and stuff. I just worried like it would become stagnant after a while and I would run out of like interesting things to say. Like, this is just kind of me gauging what you guys would be interested in and asking for feedback. I don't really have any concrete plans for doing anything in particular, because I know there's some people on Twitch who specialize in just streaming their adventures of, like, say, World of Warcraft, and that's a game where it's just an ongoing journey and an ongoing story, which is totally fine. It's just that I'm not quite sure if I would want to do... or like commit to having like one night I play the same game again and again and again.
We'll need to look around.
Something interesting, Blackwall. Because I think when I was streaming Darkest Dungeon, like it wasn't even last year, but like the year before, I worry that after a while it got boring, but you guys seem to enjoy it. Okay, but we did find some interesting information on the Grey Wardens. A Grey Warden's journal. I grow more convinced that if he were ever here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness, and he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear and his shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honoured to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now, my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits, even with our circumstances, or because of them, I suppose. It did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at, and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The Darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do, but they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face.
The Wardens were here at some point.
This camp was abandoned some time ago.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Alright, let's keep looking. Alright, people are generous saying, yeah, it would be good to take a break between other games. Like, you can't decide and need something to fill the week. Yeah, honestly, that's a very fair point. Because over time, I want to keep growing as a streamer, content creator, and all that jazz. So I just want to make sure that, like, I keep making fun and interesting new content, and that you guys enjoy hanging out in my streams. Because there's just always new and incredible games coming out all the time. So I want to keep varying things up and keep playing, like, fun and interesting games. But if I ever got to the point where, when I get to the point that I'll be able to do this full time one day, I really hope that maybe I could just keep playing new and amazing and interesting games, and who knows, maybe one day I'll like decide like, okay, this night we do this game because it's like a really, really long game, or it's just a game I get lost in and I put way too many hours in. But I have plans. I have plans for things, and they are fun things that I hope you guys will like. Ooh, does this look like an area that we could maybe... Yeah, let's put a marker there so we can make a camp and work towards there. See, Samuel, you say I shouldn't overwork myself, but I am going to respectfully ignore you and keep working myself to death. No, it's fine, it's fine. I will try my best to find a better balance in the coming year. Oh, Serverholder. If whenever Dragon Age 4 comes out, I would absolutely love to play that on launch. Like, completely blind. I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition because this is one of my favorite games, for like, I love this game. I love this game so much. It's fun to explore, it's fun to romance, the characters. I could spend so many hours in this game. But definitely when, Dragon Age 4 eventually comes out, you can count on me for streaming it. Oh, Hayden, absolutely! Like, I never want to be one of those streamers or, like, creative individuals who forgets the people that help support them when they were first getting started. Like, guys, absolutely. Barden's Odyssey. So look after yourself or we'll have Scarlet scold you. Like, I can imagine, like, in my Discord, you guys just, like, adding her, just telling her, just like, Steph's not taking care of herself again. You need to have a word with her. And I just get angry DMs from Scarlet just being like, Steph, this is an intervention. Your community and I, we're concerned about you. Guys, I'm fine. But don't worry, like, I am trying my best to find a healthier balance. I think this year was another good step towards that, of taking time for myself and making amazing content and still keeping up with my day job in the meantime. See, and Scarlett's in chat. She knows and she reads this. I'm this close to kicking ass because of such matters. Oh, it's not like I get berated daily with DMs from you when we're just like sending each other memes of you just calling me out on my shit. But Scarlett, I am trying, okay? But I trust that if, like, chat, generally my community, if people did think I was overworking myself or stressing out too much about something, I know you guys would be very quick to, like, DM the moderators and just be like, hey, is Steph doing okay? I'm worried about her. They'll message me like, Steph, cut yourself some slack. You're on a mandated vacation. Like, no, I'm fine, guys.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Yeah, let's set up camp. We get more power for the Inquisition that way. Let's just quickly save before I get too carried away.
Nothing to report, sir.
And was there a sign from the wardens back up this way? I think I got distracted by just trying to find like a good spot to make camp. So that then we have a good spot to save. Ooh. Something useful here. Good. A Grey Warden's journal. He is not here. We have searched thoroughly, and we will now move on. How many days have I wasted here, with whispers lurking in the back of my mind, on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. After speaking with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sense beneath the earth. They may not burst forth from the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long, and we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to make for West Hill, which is safe for now. As for the fisherman who was interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of Andrel as he left.
Looks like several wardens were traveling together.
Interesting. How am I doing for leveling up? Am I almost there? Can't really tell. Some call it a problem, others call it efficient. Exactly. I wonder, does combat level up things more than level you and your companions up more than like finishing quest does? I'm curious. Come on. Come on. Combat seems to be like the big thing that levels up people more, so let's do the rest of this quest for Blackwall. And then we'll maybe go and kill this bandit leader. And then hopefully it would have leveled us up a little bit more. Hopefully. Let's just keep going along the coast and see if we can find some more warden stuff, shall we? I believe it depends on the level of the enemies. Okay, that's good to know. So we can't just wander off into the forest and keep killing rams all day. I jumped, but I went backwards. That makes sense. Damn it. Come on. I just need to get up this hill. There we go. Zigzag my way up the hill so I don't slip down. Oh, this looks promising. There we go. Ooh, this looks interesting. Good, good, good. We have a Pick My Voice from the Metloid Man. I fear it is time for me to make good on a threat. Could you say? Oh, I can absolutely say that. Metloid Man, is there any particular voice or tone that you would like me to say that line?
Good find.
Still no trace of him, though I feel the darkspawn in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them, perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is only but it is the only lead we have so far. Sorry. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue, as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the song of Anduil to myself to clear my mind as best I can.
This belongs to the wardens.
Apologies. 1 second, I just have someone at my door. I will be back in just a moment. I return. Sorry about that.
Varric, you joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
Oh, she was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
Is it though? I mean, I joined. Solis. I mean, you're great, but you're not that special. Respectfully. Ooh, grey whiskey slash right wine slash conscription ale. Perhaps local to a handful of Grey Warden companies, these spirits reflect a custom or legend born of utility. Allowed to seize goods to aid their cause, wardens combine half-full bottles to save space while travelling, never fully emptied or, as with a kettle, cleaned. Each eventually takes on a base flavour as unique as the wardens carrying it. What do we care? Nothing birds like the first cup. Could be fact, but could be fact, could be tribute. It does seem as though the bottles range farther than the namesake warden could. A bottle marked vintage, warden, Riordan, serve yourself. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just want to check. How did you want me to say that? Okay. You requested a slightly sultry tone in that case. Hey, cutie. And for clarification, in the voice of the dragon. Hey, cutie. I hope that sufficed. Oh, my chat, look at you all flustered. Yep, someone called the ambulances for Samuel. Oh dear. Whatever could have caused this? A Grey Warden's journal. We searched the area, but no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in the area are friendly. Unlike some, they remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in the last blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other wardens, and there were few even in Ferelden who would watch an elf command men without pause. They were friendly folk. After all this land has suffered in the past years, I hope they find some peace.
The wardens must have moved on. They're searching for someone.
On warden business, maybe? Secret missions or whatever it is they get up to when there's no blight.
Whoever the wardens are seeking, he's led them away from here.
Okay, so with that quest completed, why don't we take care of this bandit problem, shall we? Also, is there... Oh yeah, we're right next to where we can make camp, so let's do that and we can improve the Inquisition's power a little bit more. Oh... Chat, are you getting all flustered?
Decent place to camp.
I have to say, you've been so good for me this evening.
Nothing to report, sir.
And yes, good point. I should not forget to wear that amulet, but I will just swap out my party so I can grab Iron Ball again, because I love Iron Ball. And actually, Solus has been with us a while. Let's grab Dorian. And let me just check that everyone is... Oh. Good. And let me just make sure that everyone is wearing... Where is it? Okay, I'm wearing the Amulet of Mercy, so that should count. Now, where are they? They're over that way, so let's just quickly save before I get too distracted. I try not to mess with you too much, chat, okay? Scarlet, yes, you are correct. I'm not sure if there's enough cold showers in the world that'll stop. Haruke1, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you are welcome back at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Take a seat and enjoy yourself. I hope you've been having fun with us. Actually, can I fast travel to... what's closest? Okay, yes, it's actually closest to get there, so let's just fast travel to the other camp. I do try, chat, not to use my voice as a weapon of mass seduction too much. Otherwise, it feels more like an expectation and less like a treat that should only be given when you're so behaved for me. But just be aware, I am now very well aware in the power that my voice wields when I word it in just the right way. But I'll try my best to behave myself. But since you've been behaving yourselves so well tonight, I will give you this for free, kind of as a cherry on top of Metloid Man's Pick My Voice. Good chat. You're being so well behaved for me. You're welcome. Make me, Scarlet. It's my stream, damn it. Okay. Before I fight these guys, I'm just gonna save quickly.
Someone's come with a challenge.
The others failed.
Hi, I'm here to beat the shit out of your leader. Where are they? Haruke1, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. You're absolutely incredible. I really appreciate it. Especially as far as I know, it's your first time joining us tonight. Thank you so much for the Prime subscription and welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. You're amazing. Thank you. Hi.
So you would challenge the blades of Asarian?
You killed soldiers of the Inquisition. We cannot let this stand.
You want justice? Claim it.
Come at me, bro. Come on, almost there. Come on. Oh, I feel bad about the dogs though. Like, we're defeating the leader, but the dogs are just still fighting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, puppies.
It's done. Provided no one stabs you in the back on the way out.
Hell yeah. Hello.
Your worship, the blades of Hasarion are at your service. If you want eyes on the coast, here we are.
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
I should go.
Safe travels, your worship.
Ryan, did you borrow my knife?
Yeah, let's have a quick look around camp, and then I'll just take a look what level we are, because I think we do need to do a bit more running around before we can progress to the next major plot point, but we might be heading towards the end of tonight's stream. A bitter note. A note presumably penned by the Blade's former leader. I do not care what the Inquisition claims. They lie to serve their own purpose. They do not listen to their corruption. These seals belong to the Blades of Hasarion, and have I not been good to you? You follow my will, as you would the will of Andraste. So you have sworn. Note to self. I like the way that was worded. Initiation with the Blades of Hasarion. The oath sworn by new converts to the leader of the Blades of Hasarion. You were lost, as we all were. Grant me purpose. You were unhearing, as we all were. Let me obey. You are the sword, as we all were. Wield me in her name. Too bad I beat the shit out of your leader.
See? I told you.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah, first time here. I've been listening to you on YouTube for a while, though. Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to hear that you enjoy my YouTube stuff. Ooh, Untitled Chapter 2 by Valtharis. Magistrate Dunwall's butler had the air of a man who had never risen before dawn in his life. He stared down his nose at Donan, Redcliff, and his partner Javelin, as if he were on some lofty balcony above them instead of standing in the parlour in his dressing gown. The magistrate is indisposed. This can wait until a reasonable hour. He gestured for the guards to see themselves out. The magistrate is dead, Donan corrected him. Wake the household. As the butler left, Javelin shifted uneasily in his new armour. Shouldn't the captain be here? You want to go back to the barracks? Be my guest, Donan said with a shrug, only half listening as he studied the collection displayed in the room. A dozen ancient swords lay nestled in display cases, protected from dust and prying fingers. He moved to lift the lid of the nearest one. Javelin started to protest, but then the doors opened. She had eyes the colour of topaz, and dark hair that fell across her brow like sword strokes. She strolled into the parlour with such dignified elegance that Donan didn't realise for several minutes that she was clad in a housecoat and not a ball gown. You have news about my husband? What's Seamus done this time? Forget to pay his bill at the Rose? She seated herself and indicated the guards do the same. Donan nodded at the recruit to speak up. Javelin started. No, Lady Dunwald. Actually, she interrupted him with a wave. Marielle, please. Lady Marielle, your husband has been murdered. Donan took over for the flustered recruit. When did you see him last? Marielle stared at him, her jewel-coloured eyes wide, and her voice cracked on. Murdered? Seamus? But a heartbeat, maybe two, passed, and she again became the perfect picture of noble grace. I saw him at dinner, she answered in a tone anyone might use to comment on the weather. He left before dusk. He said he was going to play Wicked Grace with the Comte de Ferve. Do you know of anyone who might have wanted him dead? Javelin asked softly. People want magistrates dead on principle. She gave a wry smile, but her voice grew pained. Criminals, political rivals, even people in his district who disagreed with him. She drifted off, lost in thought, and then turned to Donnan, eyes blazing. A week ago, a letter came. Vague threats. I thought it was nothing, but it upset Seamus. Who sent it? Donnan asked. It wasn't signed, but the seal was 6 crossed swords. Hell yeah. Varric writes some good stories. Okay, a conversation in Hissarian. Beloved Andraste, sit well at the Maker's side and know my sorrow, for my heart was weak until it served your greater glory. As she was my enemy, I heeded the word of the betrayer and so sentenced her to die. Thus she was bound upon the pyre so that all might bear witness. But as the prophet burned, a silence fell, for though flame licked mortal flesh, she would not cry. The hearts of the people filled with shame, and all was silent with her. I thought in defiance, and though I marvelled at her strength, my heart was yet unmoved. It was then the prophet raised her eyes, her visage wreathed with sacred flame. It was then I saw her sorrow and her acceptance. I felt the flame eat mine own flesh. I felt its slow death upon me and knew her suffering. Through flame I walked and drove the sword into her heart, and so the prophet was released. The Maker whispered in my ear and knew I had to become the instrument of my will. An interpretation of the conversation of Hissarian, written in 734 Storm, claims that it draws from a text written by Hissarian himself, remains unconfirmed. Well, at least they're working for us now.
Are you sure?
But what level are we? Yeah, we're still level 7. But why don't we head back to Haven? And then maybe we can unlock some other areas to explore, shall we? Oh my god, Samuel. If I ever... That sounds amazing. A whole novel series of Hard and High Over. What? Sorry, my brain just kind of broke for a second. You guys are absolutely incredible tonight. Wolfwin 93, thank you so much. So much for the 10 gifted community subs. Holy shit. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are amazing, and I am delighted that you're having so much fun with us. Feeling generous tonight? Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. But I really hope you're having fun with us, that you're enjoying my little corner of the internet, and thank you so much for the gifted subs.
When there was no Sky Maker. The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned
yes, a fading shadow. To everyone who's been the recipient of a new subscription, be sure to follow the instructions on my About page in the FAQ section on how to join the Discord.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands.
Is everything going well, Josephine?
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who is she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power, instead of comforting the masses.
The Chantry should be a place of hope, not another group scrambling for answers.
That must be its strength again. The Chants did much to bridge nations. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I'm sorry, I will just say, Lavellen, like my character in this game, she sits like I do sometimes. When I catch myself, I sometimes sit like that when I'm on like public transport. When I'm on the underground and I'm just exhausted. I've been through so much shit, I'm just like hunched over. Yep, this is fine.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure peace in Thedas.
Normally I'd flirt with Josephine, but I'm trying to romance Solus, so I'm sorry, guys.
Planning to steer the history of the world, Ambassador Montillier?
I believe the Inquisition is already charting that course. Which brings me to a question, if you have a moment.
Mm-hmm.
The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
I do not claim to be holy. I am a Dalish elf, an apostate at that. I do not claim to be the ambassador of Andraste.
I'd tell the Chantry I was saved by circumstance, not divine intervention.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
And a good day to you as well, Josephine. But I think with that, I will save here and now. And I think this has been the longest stream that we've had in a little while, but I think this is a good point to wrap things up before we progress to the next major plot beat, because I will have to be doing, I will have to do a little bit more running around and level up a bit more before we do the next step in the story. So this feels like a good point to wrap things up for now. I say that, but I do want to have say a few things before we end tonight's stream. But thank you all so very much for joining me this evening. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You are welcome anytime. But I do want to say a few things, as this is the last stream for the year that was 2021. I am beyond touch when it comes to you guys going above and beyond to support me, and not just in a financial sense, to everyone who is a patron on my Patreon, who is a subscriber on my Twitch channel, who has sent bits and gifted subscriptions to help my community grow. Every single dollar that you have sent to me has gone towards me being able to buy new games to stream, to being able to pay for this new PC so that I could stream Resident Evil Village this year, to helping me grow as a voice actor, to be able to afford to pay for like this new microphone and this new tech update that I've been able to afford. But I can't begin to wrap my head around how many of you support me across all of my social media. We're almost at 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. And when I was first starting out, I was so thankful that I reached 100, that I reached 500, and I was baffled that I reached a 1,000, a single thousand. And now we're almost at 25,000, and I put in so much work to make stories, to create stories that I think are worth telling, to create experiences with my ASMR tales that you guys will engage with, that you'll find enjoyable, you'll find comforting, you'll find a little bit spicy. But you always make sure to like leave comments, to tell me what works, what doesn't work, to keep my Discord active, to engage and be a part of my community. And I'm so thankful for that. And I think I can say, as like the figurehead of the archive and of my community of lovely lost tales, you guys have been just so welcoming to newcomers and so passionate and kind and just generous to newcomers. And because I have had an incredible amount of growth this year, and there has been a lot of newcomers to my community, but to everyone who's been a part of my community for a number of years now, you guys have always made sure to like welcome in newcomers, to make them feel included, and to just keep the atmosphere relaxed and healthy and have fun. But also when, you know, those when I have had to make a stance in one's point or another, or just say, hey guys, cool that down, you've always been so respectful to me and to everyone else in the community, and you have no idea how much I appreciate that, because I think myself as so lucky to have such an amazing community built around me that is so kind and healthy and supportive and not toxic or parasocial in any way. And you have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. And I know this year has been incredibly rough. It's been unbearably rough for so many of you. But if you're watching this stream, or if you're watching this later upload on YouTube or this VOD on Twitch, I just want to say, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You've come so far this year, and you've survived 100% of your bad days, of those points where you've reached that low that you thought you'd never be able to come back from. But you still made it out, and you made it to the end of this year. And it might be a little bit scary thinking about the year to come, but I just want you to take it one day at a time. And if that's a bit too much, that's okay. Just take it a little step at a time, even if it's just a few seconds. But you're doing so good. You're doing so well, and I am so proud of you. And thank you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting me in innumerable ways. And I have huge ambitions for myself. There are so many things I want to accomplish in my life. And the fact that you guys want to follow me on my journey, to hang around for the updates, the awkward mistakes, the stories that help pave the way on this journey that I'm on. I, like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I would have had no idea that this is what I would be doing with my life. I had no idea that I would have like any of the like charm or talent or like energy to be able to build a community like this, to create content like this. But the fact that you guys are all sticking by me on my journey, you have no idea how much it means to me. So I do just also want to say thank you, Wolfwin, for the subscription. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Not just for that subscription, but also for the incredible amount of gifted subs you've given to my archive of lovely lost tales. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'll wrap things up for now, because what? Wolfwood, are you serious? Sorry, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so emotional. This year was really rough for me, and I just tried so hard. Wolfwind93, thank you so much for the 5 gifted community subs. You're incredible. You've gifted 20 subs to my community tonight, and thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to not get too emotional, but this year's been really rough for me, and I really miss being able to see my family and my friends, so it's been really hard being stuck in my own little bubble, so I've just been trying to focus on making amazing content for you guys. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm one of those YouTube apology videos, fuck. Sorry. I've just been trying so hard to keep making amazing content for you guys, to keep streaming, to keep my community happy and healthy and growing. And the fact that you guys want to keep supporting me, it really does mean a lot. Sorry, maybe it's just like the New Year's Eve feels, or you guys have just gone above and beyond tonight. All I can do is just keep saying thank you, and I won't take up too much more of your time, but I will wrap this stream up, I promise. But thank you. Thank you all so very much for joining me this evening, and I hope you all have an absolutely incredible new year. And while I have goals that I want to achieve next year, and milestones I want to reach, just take next year at your own pace. It's absolutely amazing if you have goals that you want to accomplish, but these past few years have been incredibly taxing on so many of us. Some of us have lost loved ones, and all of us have lost time. So take this coming year at your own pace. Do the best you can. And even if it's just taking one day at a time, just enduring the next day until tomorrow comes, that is more than enough. You do not have to justify your worth as a person by your productivity, by what you put into society. You are enough. I just have a little bit more energy and a little bit of drive to keep wanting amazing content for you guys. So but thank you. Thank you all so much for the incredible outpouring of generosity tonight. I'm genuinely taken aback by how incredible you guys have been, and my apologies because there was that slight break in the stream with the technical disruption. Not everyone is listed in the credits tonight, but I tried to make sure to thank everyone who did gift subs, who renewed their subscriptions tonight, so thank you all so very much. And I hope all of you, and I mean this sincerely, I hope all of you have a good 2022. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It doesn't sound like a real year, but but thank you for everything you've done for me. And I'm kind of at a bit of a loss for words, and I don't know whether it's just because I've got like a good amount of Prosecco in me, or it's just I've run out of things to say, but thank you. Thank you for everything that you've done and all that you continue to do. And I hope all of you have an amazing 2022. And honestly, I think I'll wrap things up from there. Actually, you know what? Say hi to him for me. But I hope all of you have an amazing 2022. And thank you for so much support tonight, from the renewed subscriptions, from the follows, the gifted subscriptions. Thank you all so very much from the bottom of my heart for everything. Thank you. Happy New Year. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, guys, and Happy New Year.